Well, good evening, racing fans. Welcome to racing action from Grand River Raceway for this Monday evening. Cloudy, but the track right now is listed as fast. The temperature will be recorded as 22 degrees Celsius, and let's get a look at the changes on this evening's card of racing. Note in race number one, there are no changes. No changes, race number one. Fans note in race number two, number one Saga, an equipment change, blind rattle to blinkers, blind to blinkers on one Saga. Scratched is number two set, but Captain Morgan, and 5 Bunny Mansion has a missing line from Saturday at Hanover and did finish second by a neck in 201 and 3 with the Tyler Moore driving. Second beat in the neck in 201 and 3 with Tyler Moore driving. Races 3 and 4 have no changes. No changes, races 3 and 4. Race number 5, number 2, Uncontrollable. Travis Cullen will drive. Travis Cullen will drive to Uncontrollable. And number 6, DM John Wick, bridle change, blinkers to Swedish Blind. That's blinkers to Swedish Blind on 6, DM John Wick. Race 6 scratched is number 8, Miss MAK. Race 6 scratch, Miss Mac. Race number 7, no changes. No changes, race number 7. In race number 8, number 5, Starlet Elmo, Samuel Filya will drive. Samuel Filya will drive Starlet Elmo. And races 9 and 10 have no changes. No changes, races 9 or 10. Once again, reviewing races 1 and 2. Race 1 has no changes. No changes, race 1. And the second race, 1 Saga, bridle change. Blind blinkers 2 cent, but Captain Morgan scratched, and 5 Bunny Mansion did race at Hanover. Second beat in the neck in 201 and 3. That was Saturday night, and Tyler Moore drove. Fans, just to note that there is no racing this Friday. Pay attention. No racing this coming Friday. But, of course, there's racing Monday and Wednesday this week. The field for race number 1 is on parade. 1 is 4-foot Gimme, Colin Kelly for Sean, Stacy, and Diane Bertrand. Number 2 is One Crazy Guy, Brett McDonough for Robert McIntosh and Al McIntosh. 3 is Duracell ahead of her, Talamore for Kyle Boston and Brad Gray. And number 4 is Extra Cheese, Jay Harris for Leo Tournier. 5 is Better Promise, Jason Ryan for Jim Wellwood and Jeffrey Wellwood. Number 6 is Rock-A-Honey, Travis Henry for Dave Maneri. Number 7, Talk Racy to Me. It's Tyler Borth for Benoit Baillargeon, Santovina, and Nunziovina. Number 8, We Shall See. Paul McKenzie or Dr. Ian Moore and Frank Hannon, RG Group Limited, and Gord McComb. And number 9 is Brightside Dazzler, J.B. Renault for Julie Walker and Dr. Terry Fry. Let's get a look at this field for race number 1. And first up, we'll start with number 2, One Crazy Guy. And one that's had just one start, but it was a pretty good start here after making an early break and being 17 1/4 lengths back at the quarter. Came on nicely. 3 really solid quarters, a 57-3 back half. One Crazy Guy is set up by Bob McIntosh with Brett McDonald driving. I think could be the one to beat here because others have drawn poorly and One Crazy Guy gets a good post. But the whole thing could go awry if One Crazy Guy makes an early break. So first of all, needs to stay flat in the early going. One Crazy Guy, 7-5. Let's look at number 1, 4-foot Gimme. And 4-foot Gimme and Colin Kelly, well, gets to start inside One Crazy Guy. Doesn't show a lot of gate speed here. Last time out, post 3 didn't get away well. But you do see some speed racing on the bigger track. Shows a couple of 56 and change miles. Has had 4 career starts and 4-foot Gimme on the inside. Colin Kelly for Sean Stacy should be a main player in here and is 5-1 on the board. Number 7, Talk Racy to Me is one that, well, has had 3 starts. And look, it shows a 54-4 mile. 2 races go at Mohawk. And Talk Racy to Me comes back after racing August the 9th and is sent out by Benoit Baillargeon, of course, a long-time successful trainer. Talk Racy to Me should be able to enjoy getting away from Mohawk. You see this one with some good overall final quarters. Talk Racy to Me could be closing late and get a big chunk, maybe even a winner's share. 10-1 on the board. And one more. How about number 8, We Shall See? Well, has to deal with post position 8, but look at what jumps out is qualified at Mohawk in 54-2 and had a 27-3 final quarter. And you also see a race there in 54-1, July the 28th. And that qualifier was just 6 days ago. And the thing to note, though, did make breaks in the last 2 parimutuel starts. So that's concerning, as is post position 8. And yet, because of the speed that you see, which is substantial, is getting a lot of action at 4-1 on the board. One more we could maybe take a look at is 9, Brightside Dazzler, because that's one that does have a top 3 finish. Was 3rd here, July the 25th, and last race was 4th, but look, it was beaten only 3/4 of a length. So Brightside Dazzler, J.B. Renault driving for Julie Wachter, and is one that I think could be able to get a trip from the trailer post if 4-foot Gimme can get off the gate well. But one thing we'll have to watch if One Crazy Guy can stay flat early, because that can impact Brightside Dazzler. That's why you're looking at 25-1. But I actually expect 4-foot Gimme to leave a little bit this time from the inside. Colin Kelly, I think we'll have this one a little more rared up on the inside. 4-foot Gimme is currently 4-1. Number 2, One Crazy Guy is the 7-5 betting favorite. My top choice, as well as Robert's top choice. Robert's not here this evening. He'll be back on Wednesday, back for more handicapping excellence and a little torture from yours truly. But not here this evening, enjoying a night off. Gate is rolling for race number 1. 4-foot gimme, one crazy guy, Dressel Hanover on the inside. In the center, extra cheese and better promise to the outside. Rock Honey, talk racing to me, and we shall see. Brightside Dazzler from the second tier. It's a field of 9 for race number 1. They're at the start of the round. 4-foot gimme. Extra cheese to the outside. Rock Honey talk race to me, and we shall see. But as they drive it into that first turn, it is Extra Cheese who's got the lead. Talk race to me broke stride. Extra Cheese has come on to get the lead. 4-foot gimme is second, and we shall see. Drove wide on that first turn and just continues to drive on, and is third and about to take over second. It is pointed towards the lead of our Extra Cheese. Is racing third is 4-foot gimme. Then it is back to Rocka Honey. Brightside Dazzler, one crazy guy. And then it is back for that Dressel Hanover, better promise. And trailing talk racing to be. And we shall see. Can be seen on top right now. And leads it by about 2 lengths. 28-1's the opening quarter. We shall see in Paul McKenzie. Extra Cheese is racing second as they race the way off the turn and they come on towards us. And then 4-foot gimme on the inside. Rockahoney is racing position fourth in front of Brightside Dazzler. Now Brightside Dazzler is going to come first over and is moved up and taken over fourth as Rockahoney is rocking the fifth position. One crazy guy is sixth. 57-2 is the halftime. And it is We Shall See who's got the lead into the backstretch. Leads by 2 1/4. Extra Cheese is racing second. 4-foot gimme to the outside is coming on now. 4-foot gimme is about now 2 1/4 lengths off the lead. Then third is Extra Cheese, Brightside Dazzler fourth, then Rockahoney. One crazy guy takes a go out 3 wide there and is about 5 or 6 off the lead. And then Dressel Hanover, 3/4, 127-1. We shall see, but 4-foot gimme is just a chip shot off the lead. And Extra Cheese is racing third. And then Rockahoney and one crazy guy. And then Better Promise on down the stretch for they come. 4-foot gimme, and We Shall See as they come to the finish. 4-foot gimme. 4-foot gimme wins it. We Shall See was second. Rockahoney third. And Extra Cheese fourth. 157-4 goes to 4-foot gimme race 1. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race number 1. It's 1, 4-foot gimme, a 2-year-old Sunshine Beach Bay colt owned by Diane Bertrand and Sean Stacy. Colin Kelly is the winning driver. 4-foot gimme, 157-4. The first race payouts: 1 4-foot gimme, 1265, 73.80. 8 We Shall See, 640 and 510, and 6 Rock-a-Honey, 1470 to show. $2 exactor, 56.50. Dollar try, 409.60. 20-cent super, $1,507.56. The first race order finish from the top: 156,493,827. That's 156,493,827.